Welcome back, our dear viewers, to another episode of your show around Kuwait, where we shed the light in the most recent topics and focusing on the trending incidents. I'm your host, Abdulatif Lanizi, and today I'm joined by my colleague and co-host, Hiba. Welcome, Hiba.
Welcome, Abdulatif, and a great welcome to all of the viewers who are watching us here today in a new episode around Kuwait, where we bring for you all of the updates that is actually happening here in the country, and of course when it comes into all of the interesting things that I'm very sure it will grab your attention.
Of course, and now we will go inside the headlines for the first one, where the tourism project company has launched its application for everyone to use, and it will help them, of course, to reserve their perfect entertainment spots.
Yes, and of course when it comes into the Gulf Road project is currently being made with two paths for people, a bicycle path and a walking path. Now these are very important and I'm very sure everyone is really excited about them.
We are really excited about it. And for the third topic for today, South Sabaya Park opening its doors for the public soon, where we see a lot of people are actually excited about that. So we will go for the first topic, but after this report, so stay tuned. Welcome back, our dear viewers, as we delve into the first topic for today, where we have the Kuwait Tourism Project Company has launched its application for everyone so they can use it and have a better experience for the entertainment places for us for here in Kuwait.
Yes, and it's very amazing news. I'm really excited for that to actually happen because it's going to help make it more easier for everyone to easily find the event that they want, and especially the spot that they want to go to, and just book the interest for them and the family members.
Yeah, they can book for their next entertainment whenever they want, with full safety procedures and protocol where they go with it. And it's really easy and safe, and also it's actually user-friendly for everyone. They can use it without asking anyone because everything is right there. A really good and easy experience. But I think, for me personally, that this procedure is really necessary, especially with the opening with the Wonderland, Kuwait Winter Wonderland. I'm sorry about that. Also with the Blajat waterfront, South Sabahia Park with its opening. A lot of people are trying to get the ticket, and when we see and review for the past year, a lot of people was actually having an issue and a problem how to book for their tickets in the next event. They couldn't do it because it was either if it was like fully sold out immediately. They don't know why, they don't know how, because the website was lagging. Right now with an application, it will make everything easier.
Yes, indeed, I couldn't agree more on that, because even when we're talking about the application itself, it is going to be providing a lot of information that is going to be associated with the destination that you would like to book with you and the family. Now, this is very important because some places need some age restriction. They need, let's say, some description to actually what to expect when you are going there. So hopefully that these kind of information are going to be presented in a very good way so that all of the family and friends could enjoy their time spending it over there and feeling really excited about it.
A lot of people are excited about it. Actually, as soon as I heard about it, when I heard that there are applications that will make the way for you to get tickets really easier, no scams, no illegal websites, no going into the social media looking for tickets. People buy it for like 5 KD, they sell it for 500,000 KD. No more for that. You can go into the website, into the application. You can reserve for your tickets, and this will actually be a devastating news to the scammers, to the people who are unfortunately trying to scam the people who are trying to get fun, trying to have fun with their family members. They didn't know about it. So we heard many of unfortunately bad news. But now for this application, it will help a lot of people, especially tourists who come here in Kuwait. They're trying to have fun, but they don't have more people to know and more people to ask about how to get the tickets, how to prevent any types of scams against them. So having this application, it's actually perfect news for everyone. I mean, especially also with the opening with the Winter Wonderland, South Sabahia Park, Blajat Waterfront. I mean, it comes with the perfect timing, and congratulations on them, and thank you for their hard and wonderful work.
Yes, indeed. And of course, when it comes into the application itself, it is going to help you a lot in order for you to actually plan your trip with everyone you want to go with. You know, suggesting the areas that you can actually go to, suggesting the destination, the timing, all of the things that is actually important for a person in order for them to pick the correct and the most important trip for them. I mean, talking about all of these great activities that is waiting for everyone within the upcoming, let's say, days from now. Winter Wonderland, Blajat area, waterfront area.
A lot of people
South
excited.
Sabahia, of course. A lot of an amazing places that is going to be connected to the application that will make your life really easier. I mean, it is about time that they actually managed to do that, because so many things that actually happened within the previous experience that we actually had during last year, but hopefully none of them are going to happen this year. We don't want that to actually happen and continue
Inshallah,
ongoing.
it won't happen, yeah.
Yes, so eventually everyone is going to enjoy that, and we are living in the fast-paced zone, you know, like everything has to be really fast. So having that application is something, of course, great and a very great achievement.
It's actually a great chance for everyone to come and to use it. It is user-friendly. So when I say that user-friendly, what does it mean? It means that everyone can use it without asking as other person, technological person, like how can I use it? How can I book some tickets? It is everything right there. As soon as you download the application, everything is in front of you. It is easy. But a lot of people might wondering, is the application just for tickets? I mean, I think the website was doing enough. No, it's not for just the tickets. It's actually giving you a different of services. Let's say, for example, the Blajat Waterfront, you can actually book the beach seats, the cabins. You can actually book whatever you want over there. Every service is that's been provided by this facility that requires reservation or buying, you can find it over there. It is perfect for everyone, and I'm actually happy because unfortunately the last experience wasn't that good. I couldn't go to the Winter Wonderland. Unfortunately, I couldn't take my family. My nephews were really excited to go. They were asking me a lot, "Uncle, take us, please take us. You want to go there?" But I couldn't. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the tickets. It was a little bit hard. Now, they doubled of the tickets for you to go to the Winter Wonderland. Not only that, you can book the tickets easy, really easier than before, without website lag, without anything. You could just download the application. As it needs to know, the application is actually available for iOS users. And for the Android users, it's inshallah really soon. We have our hopes up. But with that being said, that's been actually provided and which is actually an information that everyone needs to know. It's been provided for iOS and then Android. That means that this application has the latest and the most advanced technology that you can find with it.
Yes.
So with that, it's really safe, it's really good, it's really fun, not that high expensive. So this winter is definitely going to be really fun.
Yes, so the most important thing is that we are actually emphasizing on the idea that this is going to be presented soon for Androids, and it is actually available for all of the iOS users. You can just download it and easily book the tickets that you want for the next event that is going to be happening. And then most important thing is you can actually book several tickets at the same time, and this is something I'm very sure that everyone wants to have and know about, because in the end it's an experience that we want to enjoy to have, and of course enjoy having it with the family, having it at the same time not having any kind of disappointment that the ticket that I booked could be, let's say, lost and not refunded. And I'm very sure that there are lots of activities for us to be actually presented within that, especially if we're talking about the app itself. So yeah, giving and that's said, and having the opportunity, it's very important.
It is very important. So when we talk about the experience, the wonderful experience, some might say, okay, so I will book tickets for Winter Wonderland. No, for me personally, what I'm going to do, and I'm really excited about it, this actually application has a variety of experience that you can find and have during summer and also winter experience. So in November, it's not going to be hot, it's not going to be cold. In night, it's going to be cold. In the daytime, it's going to be almost hot. So what I'm going to do for me, and I advise a lot of people to do that, is at the day, at the noon, go to the beach, go to the Blajat waterfront, book the tickets, go, have fun. After that, book the tickets for Winter Wonderland, and with that, you will end your weekend with the perfect amount of experience, variety of services that have been provided. I'm really glad about that, because unfortunately at the past years, our fun was only about taking some road trips, having to travel, going to malls, just going to malls and walking. It was a lot of people, they wanted something more. Well, here you go. You have something more.
Yes, and as you just said, having several tickets to be booked and planned is something very beautiful, and hopefully everyone is going to download it and enjoy the experience itself.
They have to.
Yes, so after having this great discussion about it, hopefully everyone enjoyed hearing us, but we're going to have to see the report and then we'll be back.
The Gulf Road project is currently being made with two paths for the people, a bicycle path and a walking path. It is certainly exciting news, and we are happy to have such a thing in our country, Kuwait. It is a 9.7 kilometer long waterfront project that stretches from Salmiya to the yacht club and continues on to the Kuwait Towers. The project involves facelifting the waterfront while also offering essential amenities for the people, which includes a dedicated bicycle and jogging path, among other things. It also includes a bike rack, which means people can now park and lock their bicycles in place. The Gulf Road project aims to enhance the beachfront experience for both the residents and the tourists. Moreover, having a separate route for bicycles and another one for walking makes it safe for users, in order to avoid any collisions that could cause injuries. Certainly, it has been made in a safe way by having plants and benches in between the two tracks in order to separate them completely. Pedestrians will have the opportunity to enjoy leisure strolls along the beach. Hence, another important thing that the Gulf Road project is working on and aims to achieve is sustainability. They have included several plants along the walking and bicycle path in order to ensure an eco-friendly feature and fresh air, as it also allows the local community and residents to meet their needs and preferences. In addition, users of the walking path will have the option of jogging, running, and birdwatching, which is an experience of its own.
Welcome back, our dear viewers, after this wonderful break, having this second topics for today. I'm really excited about it. Finally, we have it, which is the Gulf Road is actually opening the project, which is soon the path for bicycle and also walkers, runners who would love to go to the outdoor activities. It's finally, we have it here. I'm really excited about it.
Yes, we are really excited about it because it is one of the most important thing to actually have and finally to actually have, because we have lots of residents here in Kuwait, especially the ones who are from abroad. You know, they're really into their countryside and how they actually have these kind of two roads presented over there. So coming here and finding these roads are missing, especially for a person, you know, it's considered as driving. Like once you go to a certain country, you drive, let's say, against the road, for instance, as in UK.
Yes.
So they drive in a certain way that is actually different than us. When you enter that kind of difference, you start to feel like there's something missing, there's something wrong. So this is what people actually feel once they go to the path itself and don't find a certain path for them, whether it's for bicycle or for walking
and running.
So yeah, having that provided for them, for the public, especially for the residents who lives here, and for the foreigners themselves, and I'm very sure that even for the citizens themselves, is something very beautiful. Again, we as Kuwaiti like to travel a lot, like to spend time abroad. Some of us actually did stay abroad for studying, for maybe living, working, and so on. So you would see some countries do actually have certain path, and this is something positive for them.
Exactly.
And for us, in the same time, having it is very important.
It's wonderful achievement. When we talk about that, it is wonderful achievement where we have the path for bicycle. For me, it's actually one of the most interesting thing, because unfortunately we have a huge bicycle community here in Kuwait. A lot of people, and for me personally, I was one of them before the pandemic, but I quit. You know why I quit? Because if I want to take a long driving with my bicycle, I cannot go there only in Jabra Bridge after midnight when it's almost empty. Unfortunately, it's still dangerous. So unfortunately, we didn't have the path. And if you see my car before, I had this hanger for my bicycle that I put it at the end of the rear of my car. So I take my bicycle with me almost everywhere.
Yeah.
Even when I go to Al Khairan resorts, I go there, I take my bicycle with me, and I love the experience. Unfortunately, I quit. A lot of people also did, unfortunately, because we didn't have the space. Now we have 9.7 kilometers of space.
Yes, well, that's really great.
It is from the Kuwait Yacht Club until the Kuwait Towers. I mean, when we talk about 9.7 kilometers, I mean, you can take it only like one way. The other way, when you go back, you're almost done 20 kilometers, which is perfect. A lot of people are excited. I've actually seen it in the social media. It becomes really trendy, as we hear in our show talking about the trendy events and occasions, and it is one of the occasions, it is one of the accomplishments that I love. And when we talk about it, the bicycle path, walking path, if you love the outdoor, also winter is here.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So.
And they say that this project actually involves facilities like the waterfront, while let's say other...
Lajat waterfront,
yes,
exactly.
Yes, indeed. So, you know, Abdul Latif, talking about that and hearing you saying about your bicycle and the hooks and the hangers and everything. I mean, I actually have a bicycle that is really suitable, that you could actually just flip it and just keep it inside the car.
Put it in the car.
Yes, because
I actually love to buy one.
I used to have this sport car, like this was my only ride, and I had a really big problem in order for me to fit my bicycle. Therefore, I just went immediately and bought to myself a bicycle that could be, let's say, only just closed, like you just combine it all together, becomes a really tiny bicycle, and you can just keep it in the car instead of
So you have experience with the bicycle?
Yes, I do.
That's really good.
Yeah.
So of course you have to try this place, because when I've seen it in social media, I've seen this wonderful space that's been provided with different resources, services also. Also, This place, they are planting some trees. They're planting some green environmental. They have this green environmental initiatives that will cool up the air during summer. When we talk about that, it's really wonderful. Good for the eyes. While you are driving your bicycle, you will have this wonderful experience. Not only that. I mean, the space you're talking about, it's besides the sea. It's on the Gulf Road, and it also comes with many services along the way. So it is wonderful experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, especially if we're talking about the path itself. You know, they say that the walking path and the bicycle path are really separated when it comes into that. And there are benches surrounding the area itself, and many, of course, great facilities that is going to be presented. And I'm very sure that everyone is really eager. As you just said, it's going to be planted with the plants and trees there.
Environmental plants and trees that will help the view.
Yes, to give shades, to give a beautiful sense of a healthy environment. I mean, we really do need that sense, you know, because we, again, as people living in a very fast-paced time and zone, trying to have that kind of balance and trying to enjoy my walking time, trying to enjoy my hobby as riding a bicycle, and trying to enjoy everything around me.
Finally, you can have it.
Yeah.
Hiba, finally you can have it. Here in Kuwait, we have this wonderful community that they were actually, unfortunately, they were saying, we need a space, we need a place. They were going after midnight, and sometimes they go even during the daytime, during winter, to ride their bicycle, where you can find a small spot they can ride.
Now it's very safe for them, you know. Before it used to be very challenging, very difficult. We've heard
many accidents. We've heard, unfortunately.
We've heard about unfortunate accidents and incidents that actually occurred at that time. And hopefully that it is not going to occur anytime, and then we will be having more of a healthy, safe environment when it comes into bicycle riders, and at the same time even for walkers themselves. You know, because sometimes when you ride a bicycle on the pavement itself, you would find a person who's walking, and then you find a person who's riding a bike, and then the one in between who's running. So therefore, you always be hearing the ring of the bell itself, somebody hitting someone with the bicycle, someone who's running really fast that hits the one who's actually just walking around. So many conflicts did actually happen during the time itself. Now, that's all towards an end.
Yes. Because now we have 9.7 long kilometers, long space for everyone, long path to go and to try and to have a wonderful experience with it. But when we talk about it, a lot of people say, okay, Abdulatif, I want to go there. I want to have my wonderful experience with my bike. But when I finish, I want maybe to book a ticket, book a seat for a Blajat waterfront, and I want to have fun. But where do I put my bike? Well, there are actually some bike racks. You can have your bike there. You can lock it with your keys. It is safe, so no one can. Your bike is safe. Yes, your bike is safe.
Well, that's really clever, you know, because I didn't think about it, and now you just told me about it. I was like, yeah.
Yes.
I would think that I would park at that area, just ride on the bike, and then just keep it back towards the car.
But okay, I have to mention one thing. When I talk about the safety of your bikes or your cars, when you have the experience here in Kuwait, we actually seen a wonderful work by the Ministry of Interior, and they are providing the perfect safety for everyone, tourists, residents, everyone who wants to have this wonderful experience. Alhamdulillah, we don't hear any types, and I don't think that anyone hears any types of theft operations, either which was with bikes or cars. I mean, alhamdulillah, there are racks for your bike, but believe me, if you are here in Kuwait, you can put your bike wherever you want, and I promise that no one can take it. You know why? Because here you're in a safe place.
Yes.
Everyone is having nice time, and it's finally, I can, for me personally, I can go and try my bike with my family. I would love to try it with my wife, actually.
Yes, well, alhamdulillah for that, because what you just said is very important, that we have that sense of security here. And this is something that we are really thankful for it, and hopefully it will continue ongoing. So when it comes into that, like talking about that kind of experience now, we've seen so many people, awareness is being really raised, especially after the pandemic. But during, the pandemic, but after the pandemic, we've seen so many people who used to go who bought bicycle stopped cycling. The ones who used to go on walking just stopped walking and just continued their lives staying at home or going outside. So what do you think, Abdulatif? Like, do you think that we're still having that awareness of how important is walking and trying to, let's say, consider cycling as one of the sports? Like, do you feel people reach towards that point?
We actually reached to it in a good point. Unfortunately, the pandemic has hit a lot of people, but it also has some positive sides that a lot of people raise the awareness with them for running, walking, jogging, also trying cycling. It is really important, and we've seen actually our community, cycling community, is actually grow in a large amount. Where you will see a large amount of people, where you go around the Gulf Road, around Kuwait, our beloved country, where you go inside the roads, you will see a lot of people there trying the bicycle. That's actually really wonderful. It's not because of maybe the pandemic. The pandemic has its own contribution with it, but we have actually a sports community. I mean, but when we talk about it, there are another thing that we have to talk about, that the Gulf Road project is actually aims to achieve the sustainability.
Yes.
In economical way, entertainment way, so a lot of people that can go there, have this wonderful experience. Finally, I'm actually really excited about it.
And also, I'd like to remind the audience that the place itself is eco-friendly. Therefore, you are going to have lots of plants, lots of green things surrounding the area itself in order for you just to enjoy that great experience by walking, by cycling, and having that beautiful vibe of eco-friendly system itself.
Yes, and also the project is available to these users in upcoming winter. Therefore, many people could enjoy the nice weather during winter, because right now at this time, it's actually the start of everything, of the outdoor projects, outdoor events. So as soon as we heard that the project is actually opening doors to the upcoming winter, so everyone can go to have this wonderful experience, because during winter is actually the peak and the time of the outdoor events. So when it comes to this, the end of this topic, now we will go to our third topic, but after the short break.
And we are back with our third news. South Sabahia is opening soon, and we're really excited about it, Abdulatif. You know, this is one of the projects that I'm very sure that people in Sabahia, Fahil, the surrounding area are really excited. Everyone.
Yeah. I mean, you can have this wonderful experience with Winter Wonderland, as it's opening almost at the same time. When you finish from that, you want to have a different experience with the entertainment, well, you can go there. But not only that, there's something actually really important for the TEC application, the tourism application, for the new application that you can book and reserve your next entertainment.
Yes.
Whether it's going to be Winter Wonderland, also South Sabahia Park, you can have your tickets from there. You can have the ticket, the application, download it, and you can go there, because I think the number one question is how we go there.
Yes.
How we have the tickets.
Yes.
And there you go. You can have
Yeah.
the application.
And it's going to be presented over there, and you just easily book it and download the application, and the tickets will appear for you eventually when it comes into that. So talking about the Sabahia, South Sabahia Park itself.
Or second one, second, okay. Number 2, Winter Wonderland. A lot of people they call it Winter Wonderland for the South.
Yes.
Yes.
So saying previously that Sabahia people are really excited is because, you know, we've always, especially when you're being part of the area itself, like people will consider like this is our territory, you know, and then Winterland previously, the previous park and that location is really far away when you're talking about destination. So the ones that are really associated, really related, like Al Hayman, Sabahia, Al-Manga, like everyone, like this is our Winterland over there.
So of course you are with the territory.
Yeah, like we live in the middle, so we're over here and there. But having that area, you know, having South Sabahia back again.
You're really excited for it.
We are. Everyone, of course, is really excited.
But especially you, because you have this history and you have this experience, your past experience.
Talking about the beautiful, beautiful place, like it has lots of greens, lots of beautiful ups and downs. Like I remember when I was young, like I'm not really sure about it. Like, was it really that huge? Because we used to get lost when you enter South Sabahia Park. Like once you enter from the land itself, you just end up, let's say, disappearing from your family and everyone.
Because you were young at the time, and maybe it was really huge for you.
So that's why, like, I'm not really sure. Was it really that spacious or huge, or were I
it's
really
going to get
young
bigger,
and
I
tiny?
think. As we heard for the informations that we had, that of course, as soon as they are open it, there are also going to be some upgrade in the regarding of the games, of the space of the facility, the services that been provided to the visitors. It comes with the perfect time.
Yes,
I mean,
indeed.
it comes with the winter,
Yes.
with Winter Wonderland. So you can go there, you can have this wonderful experience with it. I'm really excited. I didn't visit the South Sabahia Park in the past, but inshallah I will visit it at next. So do you have any type of advices for me and also the dear viewers?
Yes.
Since that you tried it from before?
Yes, I really do. Like now, while you're talking, like I really did remember something. Like once you enter the park, you're going to walk a lot because it is really a good space, you know. And then I remember there's always more of a space where you go walk because it's not a stable land. Therefore, you have highs and then you have
This is
low
actually one
lands.
of the most interested things that it has with the land. That
Yes.
It's not.
Yes,
It's not a
it's
flat
not all
land.
a flat land.
Yeah.
So you're going to need a very great sneaker that won't hurt your feet once you're walking, because you are going to find obstacles over there if you're not a person who likes to walk and jog and try to run. I used to always remember that we used to enter the space itself, and used to be very big. You used to walk around because you want to pick a certain let's say a game you want to play with everyone, and then end up wanting to have dinner. Therefore, we enter from the beginning, we go around the whole area,
A larger space, maybe.
Yes,
That's why you get hungry.
Once we want to go to the restaurant, it is a very high space where you actually start walking around, trying to reach towards it, and you feel really tired,
hungry,
hungry
thirsty.
and angry at the same time, and you'll be like, where's the food? And some certain places are really closed, they're not available. So I always remember that it is huge, it's very tiring, and the best advice is once you find a place where it provides food, just grab something with you and keep it with you along the way.
Because you will get hungry. As soon as you are explaining it, I had this image that it is really a huge space.
It is.
So, but knowing that the facility will actually include several services for everyone, more amenities such as food, coffee shops. So I don't think that you will face the same problem again. You know why? Because the restaurants will be provided even more and more ratio for the space inside.
Yes.
So it's not only games, there are food, there are coffee shops. You don't like to play some games, some of the games are maybe too scary or too dangerous for you. Well, you can sit, chill, have your food, take a bite, and let the family enjoy.
Yes.
So it's a good experience for everyone. Also, it has and it provides games for the children, for the growns, and I'm really excited to go and visit because I think that it's going to be, I don't know why, I have this feeling that's going to be more fun than the Winter Wonderland. I don't know why. Please no one judge me.
I think it's because there are going to be a lots of entertainment facilities for different varieties of age. You know, because in Winter Wonderland there are certain age which it was accepted for the place itself. Like people used to say, if you have a child that is, let's say,
Not too many games for them.
Yeah, like 4 years old and less, like they're not going to enjoy the area itself because there's certain amount of games they're going to play. As I recall the previous park, yes, even when we used to go, like there are only certain games for children, but for adults everything was available. But when you're talking about South Sabahia Park, everything was available for
everyone. Different types of ages.
Yes, like there used to be a certain zone area for children, certain zone area for teenagers, certain zone area for adults. Like it was a big mixed area for everyone. So we used to go with different age group. Like we used to have our toddlers, we used to have us as teenagers.
And everyone has the same experience, the same fun.
Yes. So,
that's actually wonderful. So when we talk about that, we talk about the fun experience, the entertainment that everyone can have. But there's actually other sides, really good sides, economical sides for everyone. Because when we talk about these types of projects, we need to talk about the small projects, people who are trying to get on their feet, trying to open new business. We've seen, and I've heard, I didn't try the Winter Wonderland, that it gives actually a huge amount of opportunities to a lot of people that are opening their business. And it was a fun experience for them. It is economical. They had the benefits, so they have the more experience. But right now, it's not exclusive for Winter Wonderland. It's not the only upcoming project we have. The waterfront, the Blajat, but more special, we're talking about South Sabahia Park. It is a huge space.
Yes.
So many projects that can go up there. So if you are having a new project, if you having this experience that you want to get on your feet, trying to open your business, well, it has and it provides the wonderful experience, I think, personally for you. So it will give opportunities for a lot of people, not only fun, but also making money.
Yes.
So I think it provides everything for everyone.
Yes, and you know, this is a kind of opportunity that is actually very great for, as you just said, the ones that has their own business and they want to grow more. Now the country is providing you with this such beautiful opportunity. Try to grab that kind of opportunity. Try to experience a new thing, because as you just said, there are lots of facilities that is going to be provided because such opportunities is given to certain people. So you have to always cherish them and try to do your best in order for you to participate and be part of such an amazing, great experience for everyone who is going to just immediately join and enjoy their time in such a great entertainment place itself.
Not only that, when we talked about the entertainment way, a lot of people can go and have fun. We talked about economical way, which is the economical side, that if you are opening a new business,
yes,
you can actually go there and have your own experience. The place is going to be crowded every day, even weekdays. It's going to be crowded because not everyone has their work on weekdays. Some of the people have their offs during that time, also me. So they're also for me personally, one of the most important topics, which is the environmental initiatives that have been going with the projects that are coming here in Kuwait, which is the green initiatives. So these spaces that we are talking about, when we talk about South Sabahia Park, you talk about this place, it's not going to be full of games or shops or restaurants. It's going to be full of green spaces. So this will contribute to the environment. This will contribute to fighting the desertation that's been happening to our country here. And of course, we are living in almost a land that doesn't have much of green spaces. So when we talk about that, the green initiatives, the Kuwait Winter Wonderland, Blajat Waterfront, the bicycle path and walking path, South Sabahia Park, all of it, it's been provided there, and they are focusing. And I love when I hear that. that they were focusing a lot on the green initiatives, on the environmental initiatives, trying to grow more and more plants, cool up the air, better and more beautiful spaces to look at, to visit, cooler and good and better. So I think it's really a good experience, yes.
Especially when you're talking about this park specifically. Like I used to always say and still say, it was really full of green, and it has beautiful, beautiful green trees, and you could see lots of flowers. It was really, really beautiful. Even the grass is available. So it's very great to hear that they're keeping it as it is. Lots of green initiative, but hopefully that they are going to be added more and more, because the area does actually have that kind of space in adding more grass and green to it. But also when we were talking about activities, you know, one of the most important things is having varieties of activities and events, entertainment events that is actually associated to different kind of age and stage. So we have for children, we have for adults, and we have for lots of audience who are really excited to enter this park itself. Lots of shows, lots of entertainment deals that is going to be presented, and this is something very beautiful for the experience of the visitors themselves, the ones who are going to join us South Subahia Park.
They will have the wonderful fun. Because it's not only games, as you mentioned the point, which is it also provides shows, festivals, so it is really fun. So one more time when we cover the topic again, which is the most important question that I ask a lot of people about: how do I get the tickets? The TEC application, Tourism Projects Company, has their application that you can book your tickets for your next entertainment place that you want to go there. Blajat Waterfront, Winter Wonderland, Subahia South Park. It's wonderful.
Yes.
They can have this wonderful experience.
Yes, discussing this topic is very amazing, and I'm very sure that everyone is really excited about it already. With that, dear viewers, I'm very sure that everyone is really excited to hear all of our news. But before we wrap our episode, let's talk more about the headlines again.
About the topics. Well, we have the first topic. Let's give it a little bit of a brief, which is the Tourism Projects Company released its application to book and reserve your next entertainment destination.
Yes, and also when it comes into the Gulf Road, we are really happy to announce that there are going to be great projects when it comes into presenting the two paths for the bicycle and for the walkers themselves.
Finally, we can have fun. And for the third topic, South Subahia Park is opening its doors soon for everyone to go and to enjoy there.
Yes, so hopefully everyone is going to have that great experience and enjoy all of their time when it comes into all of the great events that is actually happening here in Kuwait. With that, that was our episode for today.
Of course, we will see you for the next time. I hope that you enjoyed this fascinating topics that we talked about. I hope that you have wonderful time to have fun here in Kuwait. We will see you tomorrow, and goodbye for now.